The apartment and Savage would lock the door when Omar would say he wasn't on that type of time before pulling out money to show nothing funny was happening. He'd compliment Savage's chain, ask if he could smoke, and the two would start rolling up when Savage took out his own gun, placing it on the counter. At
Savage,
that time,
bro. Come on now, man. Nigga, never let the enemy know what you got, bro. Why you supposed to keep that shit on you? You supposed to keep ducked off and protected so he don't know nothing, man. Why you putting it on the counter? You giving him access to it, and then you leaving yourself, you lacking. Come on now, man. Countless mistakes.
Omar grabbed the gun, asking him what type it is.
Shit, I'm talking about.
Savage would tell him he's making him uncomfortable and ask for the gun back when Omar turned the gun on him, pulled his own gun out, and aimed the second gun at Savage's fiance who was sitting on the couch.
Stupid motherfucker. What it is, two-time fam. Dirtface, nigga, Dirtface, two-time in this bitch, y'all already know. Fuck going on. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Become part of the family. If you're already subscribed, go and get you a membership. If I'm covering y'all reactions, go ahead and throw a super thanks in there. I appreciate y'all. No hard feelings, you know what I'm saying? And go ahead and hit that like button and get us on the algorithm, man, because this about to be a good one. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Alright. So basically, we got the video of BTB SAVAGE and how he got caught lacking and what got him killed or whatnot. I know everybody might have heard the story at one point in time, but I ain't really got to get into it or what took place or how he supposedly got killed from going back to standing blood or some shit like that. I don't know. So let's just get into it, man.
February 3rd, 2023. Just before 11:30 p.m., the San Antonio Police Department responded to the Augusta Flat Apartments after reports of a shooting. Officers arrived on scene making their way to the 4th floor, where they located an apartment door with nearly a dozen bullet holes going through it. Inside the apartment, a man lay dead in a pool of his own blood. He was identified as 34-year-old Omar Richardson, a convicted felon who just recently was released from federal prison after a 33-month sentence for distributing
Big swole, milk dud, goober head ass, get up from the start roasting your tight shirt wearing ass, fake Gucci shirt having ass. Nah, I'm just fucking go ahead.
Marijuana with a Draco. He was on federal supervision at the time of his death. Officers would be notified of a male gunshot victim arriving at a local hospital, and investigators would be sent to speak with him in regards to the shooting. 26-year-old Daryl Gentry had been shot in the elbow, suffering a fracture, and had passed out at the hospital from loss of blood. Once awakened and comfortable, he broke down to investigators what had happened. Going by the name BTB SAVAGE, Daryl explained he's a rapper who was asked for a feature by someone he somewhat knew. Being that it was already late, Savage just wanted to get the feature over with and make his money, but when he said he was missing certain recording equipment, the alleged artist named Ishmael claimed to have it, which set off a red flag in Savage's head. He hesitantly decided to invite them over anyways. They'd arrive in a vehicle with multiple people inside, and Savage would ask who they were, as he was unsure if they were just dropping Ishmael off or planning on coming inside. Ishmael would say they were his crew, but said to just let his uncle come, and asked if his uncle could use the bathroom. His uncle was really his stepfather, Omar Richardson.
Oh yeah, that shit sound like it's set up. Hey, why, nigga, go piss outside. Nah, hell nah, you can't come up in here. It's late too. Why you ain't pee before you got over here? Go pee outside, folks. Like, don't be asking to use my bathroom. Hell nah.
Cordial on the way to the apartment, but Savage would notice how when Omar went to use the bathroom, it seemed he was taking the opportunity to look around and see who else was inside.
That's what niggas be doing.
Savage had been alone with just his fiance and his 4-year-old son. Getting the equipment ready, Ishmael would notice he was missing something, and Omar, the pretend uncle, would tell him to go get it. Another red flag as Savage wondered why the artist was going to get the equipment instead of Omar.
Exactly.
Ishmael would leave the apartment and Savage would lock the door when Omar would say he wasn't on that type of time before pulling out money to show nothing funny was happening. He'd compliment Savage's chain, ask if he could smoke, and the two would start rolling up when Savage took out his own gun, placing it on the counter. At
Savage,
that time,
bro. Come on now, man. Nigga, never let the enemy know what you got, bro. Why you supposed to keep that shit on you? You supposed to keep ducked off and protected so he don't know nothing, man. Why you putting it on the counter? You giving him access to it, and then you leaving yourself, you lacking. Come on now, man. Countless mistakes.
Omar grabbed the gun, asking him what type it is.
See what I'm talking about?
Savage would tell him he's making him uncomfortable and ask for the gun back when Omar turned the gun on him, pulled his own gun out, and aimed the second gun at Savage's fiance who was sitting on the couch.
Stupid motherfucker. See? BTB, you stupid. Why did you even get him the why did you even sit the gun on the table in front of him when the dude that's supposed to be rapping went to the car to get the motherfucking equipment when Omar supposed to go get the equipment because he just a bystander here. He supposed to be the look guy. He supposed to be false security. Nigga, fact one was when he asked to go to the bathroom and he looking around. Did he use the bathroom? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on now. You gave him that chance to even put you in that situation. Cause why the hell you don't even know this man? And just because your house don't give you the right to sit your weapon in front of somebody and forget that you don't know this motherfucking man. Come on now, man.
He demanded the money Savage was seen flexing on Instagram and demanded his jewelry. Savage would go to take off his chain when Omar moved in, and Savage wrapped up while the two wrestled to the ground as a shot went off.
Okay.
Savage's fiance was able to get control of one of the guns while Omar was on top of Savage. She fired twice, striking Omar while the two continued wrestling on the floor. As the two wrestled in blood, shots started firing through the front door into the apartment by gunmen outside. His fiance would fire 2 shots back out the door when Savage told her to shoot Omar again.
Shoot his ass.
She'd aim, fire, and strike Savage in the elbow, fracturing his bone while his arm went limp. She'd shoot Omar again as the bullet wounds now started to take a toll on his dying body as he tried to get up only for his legs to buckle. He'd then crawl while Savage placed his hand over Omar's, firing the gun to empty out the ammo. Once Omar realized he was defeated, he started begging for his life. Savage would take his sleeping son and fiance from the apartment, leaving Omar to die as they made their way to the hospital. Investigators
as they should. Fuck you talking about?
Ruling the shooting as
nigga, don't beg. Don't beg. You should have came up in here when I asked for my gun back. You should have gave it to me. Don't beg.
And behind the scenes, a relative of Omar's would reach out to Savage, telling him his brother was in the wrong for what he did, especially with Savage's son being home. He'd further state there was no beef and they were willing to accept the loss, and it would seem things would be able to move forward without consequence until social media lit a fire that couldn't be put out. Vlad TV would get in contact with BTB Savage for an interview, and according to a source close to BTB, had to somewhat convince him to do the paid interview by promising how viral he'd become and saying he'd promote the mixtape. Those close to Savage,
y'all gotta stop fucking with Vlad. Vlad be using y'all. Vlad a culture vulture.
This interview would be the match that.
I mean, shit, tonight they look culture vulture too. I ain't
March
gonna hold
26,
you,
2023. Vlad TV would post a 31-minute long interview titled BTB Savage on him and his girlfriend killing a man who tried to rob him. With the views rising, BTB saw how much he could capitalize off the situation, and 2 days later, posted a picture of himself standing in the dry blood from the crime scene with a caption reading,
you went back to the crime scene.
Death Day.
You went fast forward Death Day, make him meet his maker, bro. Ninja beefing, make his mama throw a fundraiser. Inside the blood of where he killed him with you can see the bullet holes through the door, everything. I mean, they wouldn't lie about the situation, the blood. I guess this is what they was wrestling and fighting at, or where his knee go buckled at. I don't know, man. Shit, but to go back to that shit after what just took place, put him in a fucked up situation.
Make him meet his maker. Broke, beefing, make his mama throw a fundraiser. BTB was now mocking the death of Omar, who he technically didn't even kill, and Omar's family didn't hesitate to respond. A member of Omar's family sent a message promising to make his mama cry how their mama cried. Savage's own mom would call him telling him to take the picture down, but he wouldn't do it. He told her the man deserved what happened after trying to rob him and threatening to kill his family.
I mean, he got a point.
He said if it had been him that died, they'd be bragging about it online.
Type shit. Well, I don't know, because they tried to rob his ass.
March 30th, 2023, BTB Savage would post 2 more graphic pictures to his Twitter at 5:04 p.m. An hour later, he'd be found dead. His white Mercedes was sprayed with bullets when 2 shooters opened fire from within a vehicle before getting out and gunning him down.
Damn.
Witnesses described the shooters as wearing all black with black shades, and the suspect vehicle as a black Subaru.
That's the one that's following his
Officers arriving on scene immediately determined the shooting was targeted, with well over 50 shots having been fired, but wouldn't understand the motive as BTB was killed in Houston, 3 hours away from San Antonio. A source close to the rapper
somebody
says he was
set him
told
up.
to leave San Antonio, if not the entire state of Texas, after the failed robbery attempt. Instead, he chose Houston because he had friends there, or so he thought.
And so he fucking thought.
Fellow YouTuber Seti Nash would highlight the fact that the internet has indicted a Houston rapper after a self-incriminating post. BJ Goddamn would apparently take to Instagram with the post reading, "Hey, somebody tag Vlad TV ASAP, goddammit, and tell his ass BJ trying to see when he gonna do another interview with that BTB Savage guy. Probably never again, huh, dog?"
Fucking dumb.
The post was deleted soon after, but was said to have been posted before BTB Savage was even identified as the victim.
Damn.
What's even more interesting is the fact that his almost all black outfit and black shades closely matched the description of the shooters that hadn't even been described yet. A source close to BTB Savage states the picture of BJ was taken near the crime scene, and those that played a role in BTB's death were present at the crime scene after the fact.
Y'all just like going to jail, don't y'all? Y'all can't get enough of going to jail. Y'all really got boyfriends and shit in there. I know y'all do. Cause to be this self-incriminating before the police can even do their job, you leaving off hints and items and locations and decals and stickers and Easter eggs is crazy. To leave Easter eggs for the police to find, man, it ain't that hard. It's wild. This is not a game, but y'all think this is such a game, folks. No brain cell stems at all, bro. Just rotten.
It's also alleged that one of BTB's own friends who had a key to where he was staying let one of the men involved in the murder into the apartment, where they stole all of BTB's clothes, money, and jewelry.
I heard it was his producer.
A family member of Omar would take to Facebook saying, "We having a block party tonight," followed by Bank of America sent that hit. They got tired of him taking their money.
I'm fucking dead.
The same source that provided me with information for this video has told me law enforcement received all the video evidence from the attempted robbery incident involving Omar. There is even more evidence involving BTB Savage's murder, which is now being investigated by the feds, and arrest can be expected soon. 26-year-old BTB Savage, or Daryl Gentry, was a rapper who portrayed to be a scammer, but in all actuality lived a very different life. Originally from Cleveland, Ohio, he'd moved to San Antonio at the age of 6, where one of his brothers was receiving cancer treatment. An honor roll student, Daryl would graduate with a 4.0 GPA before following in his mother's footsteps and joining the Army. Daryl wasn't from the streets, but understood to succeed in music, he'd need to look the part. He didn't portray to be a killer, and when a man tried to rob him, he fought back while his fiance was able to wound the man so their family could escape.
He's ass too.
His biggest mistake was listening to the people that never cared instead of hearing those who did.
Type shit.
His family warned him against speaking on the incident as the other family grieved, but the thought of the biggest interview of his career was too tempting. Knowing how rappers' careers infamously blow after beating murders, he saw the potential in him posting those pictures.
Yeah.
While he could have taken his life in any direction he wanted, he chose to rap, chose to do that interview, and unfortunately can't change his decision. Now, I spoke with a reliable source that's very close to what happened.
Right.
And that's why in this video you hear me say some things that
don't...
don't...
1090 got like 3 nicks. I ain't gonna hold y'all. He got 1 here, he got 2 here, and then he got the 3rd nick, bro. Fat marshmallow neck ass nigga. But yeah, keep going.
Don't exactly align with the Vlad TV interview that BTB Savage gave. But trust and believe, everything that took place inside of that apartment was recorded on video from inside and outside.
We get that.
Now, there's a lot of different ways to feel about this. He was mocking the death of the man that he didn't even actually kill. His girlfriend did it, but he saw a way that he could potentially blow up, and it happens all the time. Gucci Mane is infamously tied to a murder. They're saying that he didn't even commit.
He didn't do it, his brother did.
The Baby has been tied to a murder. Not even a murder, it was just a self-defense shooting inside of a Walmart. I mean, there's so many different rappers.
I mean, but he did. The Baby did actually shoot. But either way it go, y'all. That's basically what happened to BTB Savage, man. He went on a blood post run with posting himself in the blood or whoever the person he didn't kill. Kind of like what Tan the guy did, was claiming they killed somebody they didn't actually kill, and then they caught back up with them. If you didn't actually kill somebody, stop playing with that. If you did, you know what I'm saying, don't play with it. I didn't play with it for real. So that shit, because it's something serious, you know what I'm saying? People don't understand that shit be having hidden power behind that shit, you feel me? Like, but at this point, like, shit, he did what he wanted to get the clout, to run it up. I'm not mad at him, you feel me? It just, he was sloppy with who he was with, because allegedly it was his producer that got him, that set him up, that sent the location to the niggas whoever ran down on him, and then went and robbed him for $200K and all his equipment. So he trusted the wrong people. Who can you trust out this motherfucker? You can't. But y'all know what it is, man. Drop your comments, thoughts, concerns in the box below, and let me know how you feel. Hit this like button to make us go up, because when I go up, y'all go up, and y'all know what the fuck going on. Dirtface nigga, Dirtface. 2-time.